What is motion in GED forces and motion science? Imagine watching a ball roll across the floor or a car speeding down the highway. These are everyday examples of motion, which is what we're talking about today. Motion is simply when an object changes its position over time. It can be moving from one spot to another or even just shifting slightly. When you think about motion, think about how far something travels, which way it moves, how fast it gets there, and whether it speeds up or slows down. Let's start with distance and displacement. Distance is how much ground an object covers during its movement. If you walk around your block, the total steps you take is your distance. Displacement is different. It's the shortest straight line from where you start to where you end up, and it includes direction. So, if you walk around your block but end up back where you started, your distance is long but your displacement is 0. Distance only cares about how much ground you cover, but displacement cares about where you end up compared to where you began. Now think about speed and velocity. Speed tells you how fast something is moving, no matter which way. For example, if a car is going 50 miles per hour, that's its speed. Velocity, on the other hand, includes direction. So if the same car is going 50 miles per hour north, that's its velocity. Knowing both helps us understand how objects move in different situations. Acceleration is another key idea. It's how quickly an object's speed or direction changes. If you press the gas pedal, your car accelerates and speeds up. If you hit the brakes, it decelerates or slows down. Sometimes, objects change direction while moving, which also counts as acceleration. Newton's laws of motion help explain all this. The first law says an object will stay still or keep moving at the same speed and in the same direction unless something forces it to change. The second law says that force equals mass times acceleration. This means heavier objects need more force to change their motion. The third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When you push against a wall, the wall pushes back with the same force. Forces like gravity and friction also influence motion. Gravity pulls objects toward the earth, making things fall. Friction opposes motion and can slow things down or stop them. When you push a box across the floor, friction between the box and the floor makes it harder to move. Work is related to motion too. Work happens when a force moves an object in the same direction as the force. For example, lifting a box onto a shelf involves work because you apply force and move the box upward. Understanding motion helps explain many things around us. Why does a ball roll downhill? Why do cars slow down when you hit the brakes? How do planets orbit the sun? All these questions connect to forces and motion, which are fundamental parts of physical science. Knowing these ideas makes it easier to see how the world moves and changes every day.